Okay, so we are live. This is great because it feels like the YouTube is working now. I talked to other people and they were having some issues with YouTube as well. Here's kind of there we go. So anyway, so finally my camera is working well. So I'm going to start today just by, again, just saying if you're here, tap in or type in the chat, hello. That just helps me to know who's here. A lot of times I can see who's here. And so please let me know if there's any issues with like glitching or anything like that, or how the audio sounds. If there's issues with that, I'd really like to know, because it just looks like my Wi-Fi doesn't have as strong a strength as it normally does. Oh, nice. Okay, thanks, Courtney. Okay, so I'm going to just start today by sharing with you the different things that I have to offer people. So the things that I have to offer are, I do individual sessions, and so again, all of this stuff is in the description, so you can click on it, on all of those, so you can do that. And I have individual sessions, and so I have where you can purchase this just a single session. There's donation sessions, and then there's also packages that you can purchase. And so I am going to, in the description, when I get off of this video, I'm going to type in, I have some coupon codes that you can use for like packages and specials on sessions for the next month. And so that you can, if you've been kind of wanting to work with me, but just not really sure, this gives you an opportunity where you're not paying full price. So the other thing that I have, the other two things that I have coming up, or not coming up, that are occurring now, are I do the light language attunement course. And this is a beautiful course where it's self-paced. And so you purchase it, you get the videos, and then you're able to watch the videos and learn more about light language, learn more about how to activate your light language, and you're also learning different tools and techniques to help interpret light language for yourself, whether it's you're speaking it or writing it or doing mudra movements for yourself, or if you're listening or watching somebody else do that. It teaches you different ways to interpret it so that you get the information and you receive the coding in that you need. And this is truly my passion. I love this course, and I am doing some updates on it too. And so you may find, if you've already purchased it, that later down the line there might be some added videos and different things like that on there. So just stay tuned for that. And also with that, you'll have bi-monthly access to a Zoom call, a live Zoom session, where each of us can practice the light language that's coming through for us, or and to receive it. And then also to ask any questions, maybe talk about different insights that are coming through for you, just so that we have a community to share with. You do have lifetime access with the light language course. Once you purchase it, it'll always be there for you. And with that purchase too, there's quite a few different downloads that you also can download, so you don't have to like log into the course to get some access to some of the material. So so there's that. I haven't created a workbook, and that might be something that's coming in the future, but that just isn't something that has been on my radar to create at this moment. So I love that course, because for me, one of my missions here is to activate as many people as possible, all those who are called to me. And so a lot of times there's going to be spontaneous activation. So the course is assisting you with that activation, and it's giving you resources and a community to practice, because it can feel really weird when especially when you start speaking, or you starting to write, I know that when I started to write light language, that it's like, oh, I'm just doodling, or I'm just speaking gibberish or whatever it is. And that's not what you're doing. You're actually activating. But we have to be able to allow ourselves to bypass our subconscious mind to fully receive what it is that we need to receive. And then I like doing this too, because a lot of people that I work with are already doing some sort of energy work practice with other people. And this just gives them another tool in their toolbox to work with people or to prepare their space as they're working with people. So, and also the other thing that is really dear to my heart is because light language goes with you wherever you go. And this light language, actually, I know that what I activate in people, when they start speaking it, they're activating not only themselves, the people around them, and the earth herself. And so anywhere you go, so if you travel or if you're just on your own property, whatever it might be, you just go in. I mean, you can sit and you can activate your space, the land. You can talk, you can go and hug a tree and speak light language to the tree, and it just gives the whole earth this new frequency. And that's what we're bringing forth. And so I just want as many people as possible to come into this new frequency and spread it. The other information that I've gotten about light language is that it's actually like a precursor to telepathy. So, for example, I've spoken about this before, that when somebody else speaks light language, that, I will be speaking, they'll be speaking, we'll be speaking to each other, and it might sound different, but we're laughing and giggling, or we're having or it feels like we're having this serious conversation, because at a soul level, we understand each other. And so we're communicating more on that, purely on that energetic frequency, and we're offering and receiving activations to each other as we do that. And it's just a really beautiful experience. And so I want to offer that to everyone. And that truly is something that I hope everyone takes advantage of. I priced it at a price that I'm hoping that everyone feels like they're able to, that it's doable. There's the option where you can pay for it in 3 monthly payments. So that link is going to be there as well. I do have like more of an in-person type class coming up. And I had offered it to start on June 4th, which would be next week, but it's probably I'm going to move it more towards the end of June. Because I want as many people as possible to get this information or have this offered to them. And so this is called Getting Unstuck, and I'm guiding you through EMDR practices that I've been taught, and so you're doing self bilateral tapping on yourself, and it's a specific technique that I was able to download and develop and use with people. It incorporates drawing and journaling and meditations, essential oils, just in any other energy practices that you just automatically are attuned to, are moving through that to help to release any stuck or old materials, like belief systems, emotions. It really is helping you to move smoothly through the emotions that arise within us and the belief systems that tend to be attached to it, so that your mind can reconnect the neural pathways and you get back to your innate self. So I'm excited for that course. And so that link will be there as well. And some coupon codes for that as well. So with all of that, those are the things that I have offered. I have some podcasts coming up that I'm really excited about. I did one yesterday with, her name is Siren Wind. And so if you haven't checked out her channel, I would check out her channel here on YouTube. Her podcasts are also on Spotify. So those are all beautiful things. I will continue to keep you updated on different places where I'm going to be in person. And the best way to keep in contact with that is to sign up for my email, because I'll be sending out emails wherever I'm at, and that way you'll know where I'm at if you want to join me. So once again, before I get started into the meditation for today, just if you're here, say hi if you want to say hi. If not, that perfectly fine. But just say hi if you want to say hi. So today, the activation is really centered around our magic within. So we often don't, we're moving through all these shifts, all these energetic shifts in things. And when things in, those energetic shifts can feel difficult, sometimes they go really smoothly and sometimes they're super bumpy. But when they're super bumpy, we forget the magic that's within us, that the innate joy, the innate bliss that's within us. And the more that we can tap into that, and the more coding within us that's activated, that holds that information on how to remember to be in bliss, the more we can see things from a higher perspective and not get caught up in the density that we're experiencing, or sometimes how we get caught up in maybe what a friend said to us, or something that we saw on the news, or just the old belief patterns that come in, and those can stick us up, and we forget that actually innately we're just pure joy, we're pure bliss, we're pure love. And so today's activation is connecting you in with those light codes. So without further ado, I'm going to begin the meditation. And once again, I just invite you to, as we're doing this meditation, just get in the most comfortable space that you can be in, and allow yourself to just breathe, and then allow your breath to relax your body. Just knowing you're going into this time of receiving all that you need in this moment. You're going into this space where you're able to just bypass that unconscious mind, the chatter within your mind. Moving into the true consciousness of self. And this is a space where you receive activations, where you receive the codings being lit up within your system. This is a space where you can just be with the sensation and allow it to move through you, whether it's through visuals, whether it's through sound, whether it's through sensation. Just allowing it to move through you as it needs to move through. And as you're allowing your breath to breathe your body and relax you into this beautiful state of full presence, you feel yourself just sinking into the earth, receiving her connection to the crystalline grid, the core of her, igniting all of your chakra systems, all of your energy points, experiencing this just moving through your body. And at the same time, as your body is being connected to this beautiful earth, you experience your full connection to the sacred grid system of the universe, that Christos grid, the beautiful white gold grid. You may begin to sense or see or experience being in your sacred space. May feel like you're in your own sacred geometrical pattern, your sacred spot in the sacredness of this universe. And now just take a moment to call in any guidance team members. If you're working with a galactic council or starseed council or specific beings, the angels you need present here with you, your full guidance team that you would like to be here with you. O ba ishta kustakua shikade ba aishiko. O makira shanamokoa. Oshtabaku shikade ba ikara ainayoa. Dona ea ba ishko. Oshtabaki ma ina mashako. Daka shinamakoa. Ushtabakina Dhammakostakaya Shinamako Dashnamaki. Uma ishtakia ba aya no oshtaka ashtako mai. Uma ishako oshtaba aina hisha. Ola shako mai. Doshnama iko abashaka ida bakustaki. Shama oshtaka iba ishano o. Domba kushta iko ba ashaka ina dona isha ba ushta ha. Ula shama ima eshakoba eshana ushta bahu shinama ina ma ayako ha shaki. Ushta bako ma ashako ada koshta na I. Ora bokoshta shinamaku ushta hina mako ada ha. Ada ba ushta ku mahi. Ushtama inama aishakoa, shama ua, shinama oshtaki ba aya shako. O ma ishaku ma ishiki. Ashina ayama o, ba ashako shida ba ishako na shinama ayamo koshtaka. Dama ishinama imo koa ma shaki do koshtaka eshina iba a, sha oshaku o. Dakarabo koshtaki, nama koshta ma a shaka mo koshtaki. Ola shema'i anamakoshta akaba oshta kiba ishina uma ashakoa shakana makoshta ki anamakoshta ishtaboku ma ishikina shanamako ai shako uma ishiki doba ashtako oshta ayama oma kishinaku adashiki ushtabu ashanama ayama ushtaka ishtawaya Dona ma ishino ku ashiki na ma ishtako abaki ashinama u ma ida shiki. Uraba ashaka o ma ishi. Doma ashakoa daba aya shakoshina ai bashana koha. Donama ushta kinama ayamo ushta aya bokua shikinama ashanama uwa koshikia. Akadashinama eba uakada eshinama kusha ishinama kahishada o. Ola shaba ina makushtaki. Dokoma ashtako ashinama iya ba aya koshtiki. Oshaya ma o sho usha ima aya makashikia. Oshina ma ushia ma ima oshako. O ashiko ushte ina aya baki shokora hara shini. Oshina ma ua shikira eshama aiki. Ikara shinako mahina shinama aya ko hasha. Arashima ushikia da koshta hamaki. Oshinama ino koshta kina ishikoa. Bokoina iba ishiro o. Dona shinakishikoa. Bokoshta kina kinama aya shaka. Irashino kosha ne hayamoko. Ushtakia shikinama ushtama aina aka. Arashinama ushakia nama ishiko. Orashinama aya kashina iku ayabaki. Aramasho nakianasha. Pushtakua ba ai shiki dashnima oshtaka. Eshinama uaki na shinukua. Abakushtaki na eshinukua da hashaka. Inama ushta ibokua deshi. Adashima aikades da bokushtaki. Inama aishina aiko adabakashaki adashiki. Ushtakuma ishinama inakua shakarashinama o. Alashika ashakina bukushtakai dakashini kuna shinikia dashaka ashtako dashniki dushnaki namakoda ishikanima aina kashako nashiki ida bukua shikida ba aya shinaha shakai ma iya shikinamoko ashada. Pushtahia danamoko. So now just notice how your system is attuning to the frequency that was spoken, to the frequency that was sent through mudra movement. Just notice how your body receives this. And as you're noticing how your body receives this, intend it to be absorbed through all layers of your energy body, through all layers of your physical body. And whenever you're ready, knowing that you're always divinely connected to the sacred grid of the earth and the sacred grid of the universe. Allowing yourself to come back to the space that you are in. And when you choose to move a little and blink your eyes, just look around and notice. You may notice subtle shifts in the energy of the space you're in, or subtle shifts in the colors, the movement. Shifts in your heart space of joy. Just breathe it in, opening your eyes whenever you're ready. Oh, thank you so much for offering me this space, being in this space with me to bring forth that channeled light language. And once again, I just ask that you share, like, comment on this video. If you haven't subscribed, to subscribe, and encourage others to subscribe so that this frequency can get out to as many people as possible. So just knowing that the more frequency that we put out into the world, the more intentional frequency. We're constantly putting out frequency, but the more intentional frequency we're putting out, when we tend to do things intentionally, they come from the heart space, and so we're automatically sending out more of that frequency of love, of the pureness of our coding within, the pureness of self, the pureness of this earth, the pureness of everyone who is on this earth at this time. So I just ask that you share this as much as possible. And I'm just going to open space if anyone wants to share any comments or anything that they would like to offer to the collective. Oh, that is so beautiful. I felt it in my heart. It's like almost painful, like hardened is coming off. I think it says hardening. I have like there's a little icon that's like right there. Yeah, it is. It's like where we can see everyone in that divine love space, regardless of how we see them, or how we're perceiving that they're interacting with us or interacting with the world, to truly understand that they're the light too, and they're doing what they know is best to do at this very moment. And so the more that we come into the fullness of ourself and shine our light, the reason that we need to increase our frequency and be focused on ourselves and increasing that frequency is because there's so many of us out, or so many people out there of us too, that need to see the light. It's like, unless we see it, we're not able to move in that direction. So the more that we can be out there, and so like frequency, when the waves are bigger, it's often perceived as getting, physically seeing it as light. And so the more our light, the brighter our light is, then people are like, oh, that's what that is. I remember now. That's what that is. And so, and then it allows them to start to receive in more light within themselves. So it's a beautiful process. Okay. I wish I knew like the delay response um, from typing in and me seeing it, but I do not. So I think I'm gonna sign off there, and may all of you just have the most beautiful, glorious day, and um, continue to see with your clear eyes and to see the world differently today. Choose to see it differently. Blessings and thank you so much.